Some celebs pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They don't be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm loco. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.
Yes, my peoples, man. Big up yourself, man. Big up everyone's side. Big up the whole Metric community. You understand? Make sure you smash a like as soon as you come inside the building. Yeah? Smash the like. We got some breaking news, as we always do. We only break news over here in the Metric community, man, as it happens. You know we do this. So yeah, the boy Emi Martinez. We've made contact with him now. We've made contact with Aston Villa for Emi Martinez. Because this Lammens deal was going bananas. There's loads of stalling going on, hijack talks. We've had enough, mate. And we've just gone out there and made contact. So I want to get into it right now. Give me 1 second. I'll bring it up on the screen, etc. But yeah, man, this is, bro, it just looks finally that we're finally taking this goalkeeper thing serious now. Finally, it's gone mad now because it's like, bro, everyone keeps sitting there. Are we going to get a goalkeeper? Are we going to get a midfielder? We're taking the goalkeeper thing serious. You understand? It was Lammens or bust. Now we've made contact with Emi Martinez, so you can tell what we're on. At least they're taking this thing serious, bro. So I'm going to get into the news. 1 second. Let me just put this thing on. Let me show you that right now. So this is what came out yesterday with the Lammens stuff. Look, Fenerbahce came out and basically stole. Basically, look, Galatasaray, yeah, have been trying to hijack Lammens for the longest. They've outbidded us. They've offered him more wages, everything. But Lammens keeps saying he only wants to go to Old Trafford. So that's what keeps getting said. I only want to go to Old Trafford. I only want to go to Old Trafford. So they've been trying to hijack the deal for the longest. And then look at this now. Fenerbahce, they wanted Edison. Fenerbahce has gone and basically stole Edison off them. Do you understand? So Fenerbahce stole Edison off them. And now it's like they're left with only Lammens. And they're trying everything they can. Let me show you. Look at this. This has been the talks about, look, Lammens held talks the other day with Galatasaray. Agreeing personal terms with Lammens has not been straightforward. And now talks are also being held with Galatasaray. So Galatasaray have messed up our Lammens deal. That's where we're at. The Galatasaray have been acting up so much that they've messed up our deal because they've offered more money to Antwerp for Lammens. But Lammens keeps saying he only wants to go to Old Trafford. So basically, this is the same thing as Sesco. When we're sitting there, we're waiting for basically Galatasaray to take the hint and say, all right, cool, you know what? He doesn't want us. Let me just move out the way. And then we're going to go in there and sweep in with our price. So we've made them an offer. I think it's about 20 million or something. And Galatasaray has offered more. So now Royal Antwerp is sitting there saying, bro, we want the more money, as most money we can. Do you understand? Look at this. There's an ongoing race between Galatasaray and Manchester United for the signature of Sene Lammens. Galatasaray have produced an increased offer for Sene Lammens, but the player prefers Manchester United. Man United have more work to do on personal terms, blah, blah, blah. And then the bottom one, it says, desperate attempt to snatch signing from Manchester United clutches. Galatasaray's effort fails as player wants Man United. So they've just offered more money. They've met up with these agents and that, and they're trying to offer him more money. So that's where it's gone all mad. So this is where it's become a race now. Because we were clean through the door. It was us. Was it last Sunday we played Fulham? Yeah, last Sunday when we played Fulham, he didn't even play. They said, yeah, you're not even playing, bro. We're so close that we're so close to thinking to selling you to Man United that we don't even want you to play. Do you understand? And then now Galatasaray is going to offer them more money. This is exactly the same thing that happened with Sesco and Newcastle, basically. When they came in and they offered more money for Sesco, and then we had to basically just sit down and wait for a little bit whilst they got the hint, and then they left the situation, and then bam. then we just sweeped in and then we finished the deal. So that's what we're doing. We've done our little 20 million. They're happy with our bid, but they think more people are going to come in to this race. That's where it's gone mad. Let me show you. Look, look at the date on this. Look, Sene Lammens left out of Royal Antwerp squad to face this Man United in advanced talks. That was last Sunday, bro. 24th. Look at the time and date. 24th of August, bro. They left him out. Was so close to getting a here we go on the 24th, last Sunday. And he's their #1 goalkeeper. So this is where we was at with Lammens. We were so close, but then these guys, look, that was the 24th. This is the 26th. You can see, look at the dates. It's always at the bottom, guys. There's an ongoing race between Galatasaray and Man United. So they've come involved, and they're coming involved hard, where they're increasing their offer. They're just basically trying to go mad. So that's what's killed. That's what's kind of moved a bit mad for this Lammens thing. That's what's affected us. So then obviously, like I just said to you, so obviously that's happened, and then cool. And then we've got this now. That's come out last night, which is Fenerbahce are working on a deal to sign Edison. Remember, Galatasaray had Edison in their hand as well. So it was Lammens or Edison. Now Edison's off the books. They're just going full in for Lammens. Do you know what I'm saying? So Royal Antwerp are playing games on games on games. So let me show you now the breaking news. For those that's just come in, if you know me, you know I don't do no clickbait. Bam. This is the breaking news. Fabrizio Romano, look at the date at the time at the bottom, 7 o'clock. So 44 minutes ago, he said Manchester United made new approach with Aston Villa for Emi Martinez. Talks remain ongoing for Sene Lammens, while Manchester United want to be ready if deal collapses with less than 48 hours to go for the window to close. And new approach for debut took place with Villa and his camp. So we've opened talks with Aston Villa now for him. So this is what's going on, big man. Do you understand? Because it's gone all mad and Royal Antwerp are asking for more money. Look at this. Look at the middle article. This is what Fabrizio Romano said last night on his YouTube. Manchester United remain in negotiations with Royal Antwerp. Antwerp are still not accepting, as of tonight, the offer from Man United. Antwerp believe other clubs can jump into the race. The feeling internally are Antwerp is that other clubs will jump into the race for Lammens, and this is why they're still not accepting the offer from Man United. So basically, we've done a good bid, something that they will accept, because they feel that more clubs are involved. Galatasaray is going to jump in. They're trying to hijack. There's so much people involved. They're trying to wait for another club to come in and basically bid more. This is what they're doing to us. This is how they're taking the piss out of us, Galatasaray. This is how they're mocking us. They are fully mocking us, saying, yeah, you know what? Your bid's okay. We like it, but we think we can get more because other clubs are going to come in. They've seen Galatasaray trying to hijack already, and then now they're sitting there. So we're saying, you know what? We're not going to be reactive and just sit down and wait. We're going to be proactive. Bam. Look at what Fabrizio said last night as well. If the Sene Lammens deal doesn't happen, maybe they could try reactivate option Emi Martinez. He's always remained an option internally at the club. Let me be clear. The priority is Lammens, and they want to close the deal, ready to go big. In case they can't get it done, we'll see what's going to happen. So Lammens is still the priority because they're playing games, Antwerp. You can see the games they're playing. They think other clubs are going to get involved. It's going to turn into a massive bidding war, etc. We'll just go for Martinez, bro. And that's exactly what we've done this morning. We've just woken up and said, yo, Aston Villa, what are you lot saying for Martinez? We've probably agreed on contract terms with them or whatever with debut already, because we've been chatting to him from before. So yeah, man, this is what's going on, man. They're playing games, man. They're not trying to give Lammens his dream move to Man United. They want more clubs to come in and do a crazy bid. Bro, it's just stupid, bro. They're just playing too much games. And we would have had Lammens by now. So last Sunday, we should have just done it. Literally. Yeah, man, it's crazy. What's this about IMMINENT? Yeah, so this is what's going on with Lammens anyway. This is what's going on with the goalkeepers. This is the breaking news. Fabrizio has just broke it literally 47 minutes ago, mate. We've made contact. We've made an approach with Aston Villa for Emi Martinez. Yeah? So, boy, you see what's going on here. You see what's going on. Obviously, it's going to be more expensive. Of course, it's going to be more expensive. Emi Martinez is a World Cup winner. But obviously, they're playing games, brother. You see what's going on. What is the news, man? This is the news right here, right in front of you. I've wrapped. Big up, Metch. Big up yourself, Lou, man. The goalkeeper situation is easy to solve as the goalkeeper available for cheap, but the midfield situation is difficult. But we can convert Mainoo into a believer with more game time. You can't convert Mainoo into a believer, bro. Mainoo ain't even got the pace. Mainoo was so disciplined when he was playing as number 6, came back to receive the ball when he's Samiro, San Francisco. New CDM. Yeah, get Martinez and make him direct captain of Man United. Martinez is too expensive compared to years he can give us. Lammens, yes, Lammens is the better option, and we're going for Lammens. But did you not hear what I'm saying, Shivham? It's the games, bro. We can't sit around. You see what Bayern they done. See these players, bro, that we got, these goalkeepers. They're going ban for mistakes. Onana went ban for ban. Grimsby. Then it's Bayern Day's turn. Bayern Day had a mistake against Arsenal. Then he's had a mistake yesterday. Onana's had 2 mistakes in one game against Grimsby. They're going ban for ban. They're literally having a race in between themselves with mistakes. They've got a chart. Onana and Bayern Day. I've made more mistakes than you. You made more. I made more. It's going crazy. You know what I'm trying to say? So, bruv, we're proactive. You can see what's going on. We woke up today and said, you know what, bro? We wanted Lammens last week. I just showed you the article. He wasn't in the squad last week. He wasn't in the squad last week, Sunday, because we thinked. Because we were so close. And then now it's obviously Galatasaray's messed up the thing. You know what I'm saying? Galatasaray's come in, tried to hijack this deal, even though the guy don't want to come, and they've messed up the thing. So that's what's going on. That's where we're at right now. It's Galatasaray's fault, bro. Look at it. Ongoing race between Galatasaray. Galatasaray produced an increased offer for Sene Lammens. Increased offer. But Sene Lammens prefers Man United. So he wants to go to United, but they're stuck. But Royal Antwerp, because they're a team that's never made like 20, 25 million, they're looking at it and going, bruv, we want to get as much money as we can. So we've offered them 20 million, which they was going to accept, but they feel like, more clubs are keep inquiring. So, let's not take that 20 million yet because we might get 30 million. They're just being greedy right now. That's all it is, bro. Look at this. This is Yago, Turkish. He's number 1, tier 1 for Turkish news, Yago. And he says, an agent authorized by Galatasaray traveled to Belgium, met with Antwerp and submitted a final offer for Sene Lammens. This final offer surpassed those of Manchester United and Man City. Do you understand? And I look at that. Come on, bro. And I look at what Chris Wheeler said. So Chris Wheeler is the first person that spoke about Galatasaray out of the English journalists. All the other journalists are like in Turkey, in Belgium, etc. And he says it's understood Galatasaray have outbidded Manchester United for Lammens, but he only wants Old Trafford. So Galatasaray have messed up this whole deal, bro. This is what I'm saying to you, lot. He's messed up this whole deal because Antwerp are getting greedy now. They're saying, we're getting 30 million for him from Galatasaray. United's only offering 20. So we would have took United's 20 because that's good enough, but we could get 30 now. So let's just wait and see what happens because Lammens might change his mind when he realizes Man United are, you know what I'm going to say? So this is what's going on. This is what's going on. So that's what's messed up Lammens. But Lammens is still number 1 and we're probably still going to make a bid for him, but they want us to turn around and basically go crazy. That's all it is. Oh, guys, 5 years old. Yeah, it's a joke thing, man. It's a joke thing. But this is what we're dealing with, man. So we'll see what happens with Lammens. You'll think one thing, you'll give him the average mentality. Martinez is too expensive. I think we should bid 25 million euros for Martinez or try a loan move for him. Antwerp is trying to bend us. Bro, Martinez is 40 million, but they might even drop that down to about 30, bro. I'll be real. They might drop that down. He's 33, but he's official. But they tried to bump us. They are trying to bump us. They are. He's worth 20 million only. It's enough. Exactly. That's why Galatasaray is overpaying. You get it? I wouldn't mind Emi as a stopgap, honestly. He'd command respect on set pieces. I don't know, man. I don't know. So, yeah. I don't know. Obviously, stopgap. Yeah, he will give us a few. Remember, goalkeeper's life. Yeah, it's true. He would come on, bro. You got to remember, the bar is so low at Man United. Yeah, we just need a man that will climb across. That's all we need, bro. We just need a man that will climb across. Like, we're that low, and that will just not spill it in the box or something like that. So 100% he will command the box and he will bad it up, and he won't have it. 100%. I need the arrogance as well. We need that at Old Trafford. So I wouldn't mind. At first, I was like, bruv, I'm not on all of this. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I was at first like, bruv, I don't want Martinez. I only want Lammens. But when you look at the whole situation, how it's folded, yeah, Galatasaray's got involved, outbidded us, yeah, outbidded us. But he wants United. And then they're playing games. This is what Fabrizio Romano has said. Manchester United make new approach with Aston Villa for Emi Martinez. Talks remain ongoing for Sene Lammens, while Man United want to be ready if deal collapses. Because we've got 48 hours until the window closes. We need a goalkeeper. So a goalkeeper is imminent. That's the only thing on our mind, is we need a new goalkeeper. So new approaches with debut took place with Aston Villa and his camp. So we've already spoke to Villa. Yo, you know what, we're going to come in for him. Do you understand? And if you look at what Fabrizio actually said in his video, in the middle article, it says, bro, we remain in contact with Royal Antwerp. Antwerp are still not accepting of tonight the offer from Man United. Antwerp believe other clubs can jump in the race. The feeling internally at Royal Antwerp is that other clubs will jump in the race for Lammens, and this is why they're still not accepting. They were happy with our price. They were happy with it. They said 25 million euros. We was talking, was close. They were happy. And then now Galatasaray has come in with outbidded us, messed it up, got into Antwerp's head where it's like, raw, we might get more money out of this. And that's where we're at. That's what's messed us up. And then he goes on to say, if the Sane Lammens deal doesn't happen, I think they'll go in for Emi Martinez. Look at the article, look at the date, and look at the time. That was last night. Fabrizio said that. If it doesn't happen, I think they'll go in for Emi Martinez. He's never left the table. It's never been Martinez is off the table. It was just we wanted Lammens more. He's younger. He's more value for money, etc. And then bam, we woke up this morning. Bam, we've gone in for Martinez. We're not playing games. We're on this imminent thing. You understand? We need this money now. We need this keeper right now. They watch buying there and Anana going ban for ban with mistakes, bro. And they're done with it. So this is the exclusive, my peoples. You know, here in the Metric community, we always give you all the latest news when it happens. Smash the likes, my peoples, man. And we only got like 13 likes. Let's go, my peoples. Marzin's word. That's why I don't get it. Why Lammens isn't with Man United yet. Would be wiser to get Edison from City. What, over Martinez? Nah, man. I don't rate Edison like that, man. I don't think Edison makes wonderful saves. He's just very good with his feet. I don't really rate Edison. It's like Al Hilal coming in with 200 million for Isaac. Yeah, is that what you're saying for is that what you're saying for thing? What are you saying that for? You're talking that what if we go for Emi Martinez? If we go for Emi Martinez with a 40 million, you're saying is that like Al Hilal coming in for 200 million? That's the big question. Give 25 million for Lammens or another 5-10 for Prem proven worldly goalkeeper and Martinez. The player wants United. Both of them want United. Who doesn't want United? You know what I mean? So, yeah, they both want United. I don't know what's going to happen, man. It's weird. But as you can see, bro, obviously we've made contact with Aston Villa, but Lammens is still first choice. But if you carry on playing games, as you can see in the middle article, they're playing games. They're playing games. They believe other clubs can jump in the race. Galatasaray has already outbidded us. So if they carry on playing games, we're going to say, no problem, brother. I'm just going for Martinez. Pay what we have to pay because, bro, as you can see, bro, the goalkeeper means more than anything. We don't even have a goalkeeper that can catch a ball. Brian Day went out there to catch the ball, slid, and the ball fell out of it. Again, like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? It's crazy, bro. I don't know what's going on, man. But hopefully we just think, man. We just get one of them. It looks like we're going to get one of them anyway. But maybe, for all we know, this could be a tactic. This could be a negotiation tactic, bro. That's for all we know. We could just want Lammens. We might not even want Martinez at all. And this is just a negotiation tactic Let's go in there, pull it out there, let Fabrizio know, pull it out there. Yo, we've got another option, so we're not going to pay this money. Who knows? It could be a negotiation tactic that we've just woke up this morning and just gone mad about it. We might have paid Fabrizio to put out these articles. He put it out last night about Emi Martinez. We might go back there, and then this morning he's woke up. Maybe that's the plan. We go there and say we want Martinez, so that we go to Antwerp and say, bro, what are you saying? Do you want this 25 mil now or not? Because he only wants United. What are we doing here? Do you understand? Because remember, Fabrizio did say we're going to give one big push for Lammens. We're going to give one more push yesterday. This is the latest that came out by all of them. Obviously, this is the latest, what we're seeing right now. But yesterday was optimistic because of this article. I understand Man United are preparing one final big push to get Sene Lammens deal done. Talks to accelerate this weekend with Rowe Antwerp deal 1. Look at what Ben Jacobs said about this. He said, Manchester United working on Sene Lammens this weekend. Clubs now getting closer to agreeing a fee. Clubs are getting closer. But then Fabrizio's gone to bed yesterday and said, bruv, they've got a feeling that other clubs are going to come involved. So they want it to be a bidding race. So what is really they're playing games, bro. So we're playing games now. And we're going for Martinez. But do we really want Martinez? Because we've already gone in for Martinez twice. We asked for a loan. We asked for a loan. We asked for how much is he going to cost. So Martinez is looking like something's going to happen with that one. I'll be real. If Lammens doesn't go true, but we've made it clear, man, what we're doing. So I don't know, man. It's all mad, man. It's all crazy, man. It's all crazy. It's all going off. The player wants United. Both of them want United. Both of these players want United. Martinez was talking to us at the beginning of the window. Offer Onana to Galatasaray for 20 million. Yeah. Hit the likes, my peoples, man. Like and subscribe if you're new, man. We're here every single day. No, doesn't matter if it's a weekend, bank holiday. We're here for you, though. All the Man United news. Smash the likes, my peoples. Come on, man. Don't be a hater. Wake up with positive energy. Press the button. Yeah, I don't think Galatasaray will take Onana. They would have come for him a long time ago. Lammens, remember, all these bids that they're doing for even my man, yeah, look, they're doing some crazy bids. Fenerbahce are working on a deal to sign Edison for Man City. 10 million euros. Rejected. Like, Galatasaray put a 10 million bid for Edison and they got rejected. And you got to remember this as well. Look, if they're losing Edison off their books, because look, Galatasaray had Lammens and Edison. So if Fenerbahce are going hard for Edison and Galatasaray don't get him, we are literally, it's just, bro, they're going to go all in now for Lammens. Because they've already outbidded us. They've already tried to offer him a better wage than us. So they're going to go all in anyway. So this is what I'm trying to say to you. It's Galatasaray that's messed up the whole Lammens thing, bro. It's just made them have greedy eyes. That's all it's done, bro. It's made them all have greedy eyes, bro. Because they've just seen what Galatasaray's offering and they just said, you know what, bro? We're just going to wait and just try and get some more money out of this, man. Literally. Galatasaray. They messed it up. They've outbidded us. That's exactly what's happened. Lammens cheaper and younger. Martinez is good, but error prone. Just hate when United can't get a player that's just 25 million. Makes no sense to pay more for Martinez at 33. That's what I'm trying to say to you, though. I don't know if this is negotiation tactics, bro. You make contact with another player, so you just let it be known everywhere, and it's the last 48 hours or whatever it is. So now we go in. They did say we're going to make one last push, and we ain't made no push yet. Fabrizio said we're going to make one big push, one final big push to get Sene Lammens. Ben Jacobs said that the clubs are getting closer to a fee. So I don't know how it's gone from we're getting closer to a fee and we're going to make one big push to now Antwerp feel like other clubs are going to get involved. So they're playing games. They're not accepting our deal. As of tonight, Antwerp are still not accepting Man United's offer. But they were ready to accept it that they told Lammens, do not play on Sunday. Lammens hasn't played. This geezer is training by himself. Look at this. Look at the third article, the third one. Sene Lammens is following an individual program in consultation with all parties. That's a logical decision since this could be a major outgoing transfer. We want to minimize the risk of injuries. He's not even training with the squad. Sunday last week, I went to the Fulham game and the Lammens thing was going crazy. I thought, oh my God, I'm going to miss the here we go. 100% I'm going to miss the here we go. And he hasn't even thinged. It hasn't even been said, here we got nothing. So that's what you know when they're playing games. Because, bro, let me show you like this. Look, let me show you that. This is Ben Jacobs last week, Sunday. Sene Lammens left out of Royal Antwerp squad to face Michelin, Man United in advanced talks. Look at the date. Last Sunday, bro. 24th. 24th. He's left out the squad. It was that close that he wasn't even in the squad. He's their #1 goalkeeper. Do you understand? So this is what I'm saying to you, like, bro. It's games, bro. If we was that close to signing him, why would they just all of a sudden get far now? Think about it. Eze was playing every single game. Mark Guy plays every game. But when it was super close that, listen, the medical was done, that's when Eze didn't play the game. He just went there to say bye. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So he didn't play the game. So what I'm trying to say is it's that close. It's serious. So I don't know, man. It's just gone from that, and the clubs are now getting closer to agreeing a fee to now that basically we might switch the targets because they're playing loads of games over there. Galatasaray's outbidded us. As you can see, Galatasaray produced an increased offer for Sene Lammens, but the player prefers Man United. There's an ongoing race between Galatasaray, blah, blah, blah. Look at the bottom right as well. Desperate attempt to snatch signing from Man United clutches. Galatasaray effort fails. You understand? So they're trying a thing. Galatasaray. Look, this is from Turkish. This is #1. This is tier 1 from Turkish. An agent traveled to Belgium and met with Antwerp to submit a final offer for Sene Lammens. This offer surpassed of Man United and Man City. I didn't even know Man City was involved, bro. I'm learning something new every day. You understand? And then look at the last article. That's Chris Wheeler. And he says, it's understood Galatasaray have outbid United for Lammens, but he only wants Manchester United. He only wants to move to Old Trafford. And remember, if you're Lammens right now, you know, you're watching what we're watching and you're saying, bro, I can go there and be #1. 100%. Bayern there is trash. He keeps making mistakes. You got Onana. He's just super trash. Dog poo. I can go there and actually be #1. Why am I going to go to Galatasaray and try and in 3-4 years get my move to a big club when I can go to one right now and be the #1? He just got to back himself. So that's what it is. So this is what's messed us up, guys. It's all of this hijack stuff. I was doing every day. I was bringing it here. People are saying, why do you keep talking about Galatasaray hijack? This is why. This is why. And then it's made them have a greedy belly where they've woken up and they're like, nah, bro, we think other clubs are going to get involved. We're going to leave it. And we're not even going to, we're not going to accept what they're saying. So this is where we're at with thing. We've woken up today and we've gone in for Emi Martinez. So we'll see what happens. I think he's going to be, they were saying 40 million at the beginning of the window. I think if he goes out there and kicks up a fuss, then obviously it'll be a bit cheaper. But is he going to kick up a fuss though? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Is he going to kick up a fuss? I don't know. So we'll see what happens. But, mate, what's this about Højlund? Yeah. But, mate, as you can see, man, it's good to see as well that we spoke to Villa. It's not just like we've gone to Emi Martinez because we already know that he wants to come. He's been wanting to come. You know what I mean? So it's nice to see that we've gone to Villa. Lammens 32 hours left till Monday, 7 p.m. So 32 hours left. So it makes sense then, bro. It makes sense. That's why he's probably just saying it like it's the last 48 hours. He's probably just saying it in a sense like that. But 32 hours left. We need a goalkeeper. We need a midfielder as well. But, mate, I don't know if we get a midfielder. I'll be real with you, though. I'm not sure about the midfielder if we get one. But it seems like a goalkeeper is imminent. We're hearing about a goalkeeper every single day. So that seems like it's imminent. 34 hours left till 7 p.m. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens, man. But that's that's the goalkeeper update. That's the breaking news, man. Martinez could be our new goalkeeper. At least we've got 2 goalkeepers lined up as well. And they're both okay. They both can clam crosses. They can bail us out. Yeah, Martinez is a little bit of a hothead as well. But he can bail us out in certain situations. This was the latest we had on midfielders yesterday. Man United drew up a dream midfield shortlist after Carlos Baleba talks ended, etc. And it was just Morton, Højlund, Adam Wharton, and Carlos Baleba. But obviously, we don't know. We don't know if we're going to go for them this season. We don't know if it's going to be a next season thing. Ben Jacobs came out and spoke about this a few days back and spoke about Belieber. And he said that Wharton is a dream target for Manchester United. Dream. But he don't know if we're going to go in for him because Eze and Guy are leaving this summer. Are they going to sell 3 of their best players? He don't know. Belieber, that's the Fabian Hertzler. He said he's 100% confident Belieber will remain a Brighton player once the transfer window closes. And obviously, like I said, Ben Jacobs spoke about Belieber as well. He's reliable, Ben Jacobs, of course. And he was just saying basically, let me bring it up on here so you can see what's going on. He was talking about midfield targets, and he said, if Brighton had given the green light, regardless of the price, within reason, of course, Man United would have made a bid. We would have bidded for Belieber. So it would have been a big bid, probably around 100 million, etc. But then he says there was no price set from Brighton. And basically, they are saying he's not for sale this year, and we're respecting it. Because if we go out there and just bid, it might mess up our relationship with Brighton. And if there's one team in the Premier League you don't want to mess up your relationship with, is Brighton, bro. Because they've got gems coming out their arse, mate. So, yeah, that's what's going on. Because if we bid, if they say no and then you bid, it might create headlines. And the club might not like that. Then you are in a position where the next time you want to do a deal with them, your relationship is damaged. This is why United backed off. So Belieber's looking like a next season thing. Adam Wharton is a dream target. But he's the one that we like. But we don't think that they're going to sell. So that was the stuff about midfielders. We had Garnacho confirmed yesterday. Chelsea, this is them on the Instagram. He's a proper Chelsea player now. Højlund's doing a medical today. Do you understand? He's landed in Rome yesterday. So yeah, man, we'll see what happens with that. Obviously, the game, I spoke about it. First win of the season. We're the first team to have 2 own goals given against us. Given for us, 2 own goals scored first. That's the first 2 goals we had was 2 own goals. That's never happened before in Premier League history. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Let me get a few. I want to get more news. I want to show you what's come out in the last thing. Hold on. Alex Jimenez. Yeah, man, we're gonna see, man. What do you think about this goalkeeper situation, man? Who would you not want instead? Like I said, I've always wanted the boy Lammens, but man's getting to a stage where any goalkeeper will do for man. I can't be bothered no more. Literally, I'm done with this being fussy thing, because I thought Onana was better than Bayende. I was sitting there saying Onana is better than Bayende, and now I'm saying, yo, Bayende is better than Onana, and then I watch Bayende and I'm like, fucking hell, put on Tom Heaton. So any one of them that you watch, you just sit there and think, bruv, I just want to watch the other guy. And look at Cunha. Let me show you that Cunha. Because obviously Cunha came off injured after 30 minutes, as you can see even from this chart. Because a lot of people don't watch the games. They just look at the results and then come and say, Man United were lucky and blah, blah, blah. Cunha came off after 30 minutes. Let me show you Cunha when he left the stadium, though. Because apparently it was a hamstring injury. But he looks fine, man. Hopefully it's nothing too mad. Do you know what I mean? That's the boy Cunha leaving. He looks fine, bro. So hopefully it's something minor, man. It's something light. It's not nothing too crazy. Remember, it's like, what's it called? What's that thing they're called? International break. Maybe it's come at the right time. Literally. Cunha, Mount. Do you know what I'm saying? Sesko's going to go and play with his country. He'll get more fit and get more into it. So maybe it's come at the right time. What else would we have here? We had something about Ruben Amorim. Let me show you, look. We're trying to, yeah, what's this? Look. So Mullock's come out and said that Man United hierarchy fear Ruben Amorim could walk out and leave despite them winning against Burnley yesterday. The higher-ups remain confident that Amorim can turn around the team, but his behaviour has become cause of concern. I think my man's just putting out a story that goes without saying. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's already said that he's not going to walk. He's already said, 1 minute I love my players, love minute I hate, you know what I'm saying? He's come out and basically said that. So obviously these guys have all got to sell their stories, innit, and say whatever they say, but it's where it is, man. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? He's saying that he might walk. We all know that he could walk. That's how we felt. We all felt the same. But he done the interviews and he said what he said. And he said, bro, like, I'm not going to walk like, sometimes I just feel I'm an emotional person. Sometimes I feel like that and like, etc. So it's just how it is, minute. But they're going to make a story out of it because there's something to talk about. Especially when it's slow news day, you're going to say something. But we'll see. We've already known that he's going to have a chat in the after the international break. He's going to have talks with the hierarchy. It's come out. So we're going to see what happens. But I don't think he's going to walk, man. I think he said what he said in the interview after, that emotions got the better of him. He's an emotional person. Sometimes he feels a certain way. Sometimes he doesn't, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I don't think it's anything to get into. So he's coming in like he's breaking the news that we don't know. Let me show you what Ruben, look, this is what came out the other day on the 28th. IMMINENT to hold talks with United after the international break, and comments that Grimsby raised concerns over future. Sources believe it was a heat-off moment and no plans to change coach. And he's come out already and said that he's emotional. So it's nothing to think about. I don't think he's going to walk anymore. If we lost that game, then it's 100% he's busting out. But I don't think he's going to walk. Do you know what I'm saying? Ruben Amorim retains the backing of Manchester United board and will be in charge for Saturday's game against Burnley. Ratcliffe is prepared to give Amorim time. And yeah, they'll be patient. They don't just want to be chopping and changing. And of course, look, I showed you what Ornstein said yesterday. He spoke about a manager as well. Let me show you what Ornstein said. He was talking about managers as well. What did he say? Oh yeah, we had this stuff about thing as well. Look, someone brought this to my attention yesterday about Conor Gallagher. I went and saw the source. I'm not really a big fan of the source, but I'm going to show you that anyway. So we got talks that were linked with Conor Gallagher now. I don't know if this guy's he's sitting on the bench there. So maybe he's sitting on the bench all the time that were even linked with him. I don't know, bro. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let me show you that. Conor Gallagher sitting on the bench. So maybe he's sitting on the bench and he's getting linked with us because he's sitting on the bench and it's evident that we need a midfielder. Is it that? But even this source is not good. It's not the best source in the world. So I'll take it with a pinch of salt, mate. Yeah, I don't know, man. This guy, Thamesgen's always coming in with a FIFA team, blood. Big man. It's 7 in the morning. It's 8 in the morning, brother. Man's always coming in with a FIFA team. So that's the stuff about Conor Gallagher. That's the stuff I just showed you. Lot. This was some stats about Ruben. Look at this, guys. Look at the team. He said, look, he's Amorim out, you know, by the way. See, Alex Crook, he's Amorim out. And he said, look, just been sent these stats. Man United's conversion rate, 22 shots against Arsenal, 0 goals. 10 shots against Fulham, 1 goal. 28 shots against Grimsby, 2 goals. 26 shots against Burnley, 3 goals. I'm not a fan of the manager showboating players into his system, but missed chances not on him. So, bro, just tell me when we become clinical, bro. What's the scores going to be in these games? We had 22 shots against Arsenal, bro. If just 2 of them shots went in, we've won the game. 10 shots against Fulham, we scored 1 goal, which ended up being a own goal. 28 shots against Grimsby, and only 2 went in. 26 shots against Burnley, and like 6 of them was kind of open, if you know what I mean. Look at like Xerxes' chance and Ahmad. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, we had a few chances that was clear cut. And then look at the stats. Look at this. Expected goals. We're level on Chelsea. We're joint top with Chelsea. Then we got shots on target per match. We've got more shots than Arsenal. And I remember, and it was like this before we played yesterday, by the way, because people are going to say we played 1 more game than them. We got more shots than Arsenal, but they're more clinical than us. Let me put my screen a bit more closer in case you lot can't see what's going on there, man. So look at that. We've got way more shots than Arsenal, but look at the conversion rate, though. 6.9 is our conversion rate. 15.9 is Chelsea's. 9.3 is Bournemouth. 22.2 is Arsenal's. So Arsenal's conversion rate, they've got 6 goals. I think they're top of the league, or they was top of the league. And then we've got touches in the opposition box. We've got the most. So the more we get in the opposition box, that's what happens when you start getting penalties and all of these things. You start having more shots, more chances, etc. So this is what we got to carry on. We got to work on it, man. It seems like this The system, things are happening, man. Things are happening. You get me? Let me think. Let me paint myself to the screen quickly. Yeah, boom. And in total goal score, we scored 4 goals, but we've had 6 big chances. But we've only scored 4 of them. It's crazy, man. Mitch, do you want Martinez? See me, bro. I've got to a place now where I don't even care who we get. I just want someone that can climb across and that can push across the way, bro. That's it. I'm not even bossy no more. You understand? I want Lammens to come in, but if we get Martinez, I ain't going to complain. I'm on that plot. You understand? Look at these guys moving like Saka in Uganda. Funny, innit? my man thinks he's Saka. You would think he's Saka for real, though. He's funny. He's funny. He's funny. Look at he was on the celebration. He's killing me. Majorari, So yeah, man. That's what's going on, man. Let me get this few one. The geezer said United was not good yesterday. The stats say we actually had a really good game. Only team was Burnley. They did not lose 5-6-2. Yeah, 100%, man. They were lucky. But the way we left it so late made us lucky. Do you know what I'm gonna say? That's what it was. We could have been 3-4-0 in the first half, bro. We should have been 3-4-0 in the first half. Easily. Do you understand? Lobby Whitwell's come out with one of these little red talk of the devils. So obviously that's going to be getting aggregated soon. All the news, I'm going to be throwing it in here live. Don't watch nothing. Audio only episode, not YouTube. So someone, they might take their time to go and aggregate that one anyway. But he's going to obviously have something in there where he's going to say something. After the game against Grimsby, Amrin threw a chair at someone, or you know what I mean? He's always breaking something, like some sort of news. So yeah, big up Lobby Whitwell, man. So yeah, my guys, man, what's this come out from Funkfan? Don't know why United fans are against this, but Emi Martinez has the exact mentality, bro. Let me tell you something. At first, look, he's bigging us up still. Scott Parker, you know, he came out and started bigging us up. At first, he was complaining about VAR, talking about this. There's a guy 300 miles away or something. But now he's bigging us up. Look at this, mate. Emi Martinez has the most claims in the Premier League last season. So he comes and claims crosses for fun. And this is what I'm saying. This is how bad we are. That man is not even looking at saves. Man's looking at claims, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Just running out the box when it's a corner kick and grabbing it. That's all man's looking at now. This is the stuff man's praying. Man's not even praying saves. Man's got a pre-claims in that. Because two of our goalkeepers cannot claim across to save their life. That we've got to look at claims now. It's madness. It's madness. Look at this. We're having to pre this. Emi Martinez tops the chart. He's had the most claims last season. Scott Parker. Where's the quotes? Where's the quotes of Emi Martinez? Let me show you. Of Scott Parker. Scott Parker was basically saying that there's a guy 300 miles away making the decisions, blah, blah, blah. But remember, there was a guy 300 miles away that overturned the penalty. So what are you talking about? What's man talking about? This is the stats I just showed you, though. Where is it, man? But yeah, anyways, forget that. Cool. I don't mind, bro. Anyone will do right now. If we don't get Lammens, then we get Emi Martinez. I'm cool with that. No, Martinez, he's a liability. I'm not rating Martinez, no. To be honest with you, Martinez has made a few mistakes. And I remember seeing something that said Martinez has made more mistakes than Onana and prevented less goals. But, bro, I don't know. Because you don't play for United, maybe we won't see it. I don't know. But he has made mistakes. Let me not sit here and say that he's a villain and whatnot. But, bro, just the simple things that we deal with, like climbing crosses and everything, this is what we're having to deal with, man. Like, we're having to get someone that just steadies the ship. When we get a corner, we don't think we're going to concede and a set piece. They scored off a throw-in yesterday. I swear it was a throw-in. Come on, like, this is what's going on. Like, it's madness, man. And Mbumo has been a revelation, man. He was man of the match yesterday. I don't care what anyone says. Bruno probably got it because he got a goal and an assist. But 100% it was in Mbeumo. 100%. Exclusive. Well, he's no longer. Maybe that's what we waited for, Charlie. Maybe we waited for him for the suspension to finish, and then we said we'll come in for you, brother. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what it is. But I think it's a negotiation tactic. I'll be real with you lot. I don't think we're gonna go for Martinez. I think we're gonna go for Lammens, give a big push, but we're trying to let them know that listen to what I'm saying to you. We will go in there for Lammens if you don't win a thing. I think it's that. That's what I think is happening. I don't think we're actually in for Lammens, for Martinez. I swear to you, though. SofaScore had Mbeumo win man of the match. They're the only ones I listen to. They know their stats. Yeah, and Mbeumo, 5 chances created. Every time he put in a cross, it just looked deadly. Every cross Mbeumo put in looked deadly. Every single one. Do you understand? He is on a different thing. Mbeumo, give Brighton some more money. He come from Brentford, brother. Man said Brighton. Yeah. We're giving Brighton money for no reason. He come from Brentford. I smash the likes, my peoples, man. Like and subscribe, man. I have to wake up early for this Bombery, you know. Trust me. But for those that just come in, I'm going to summarize what just happened, bro. And this is what we woke up with. Obviously, this is what was happening. We had Lammens was a proper close deal. This is what happened last week. Do you understand? He wasn't with the squad. He got left out of the squad last week. When we played Fulham, I thought we was going to get a here we go that day. When we played Fulham that same day, I thought we was going to get a here we go on Lammens. He was left out of the squad. He was in advanced talks. And then bam, since then, Galatasaray has came involved and messed up everything, mate. They've outbidded us. They've moved mad. They've spoke to his agents, etc. So that's what stalled our stuff with Lammens. And then obviously now what's ended up happening is that they're waiting now to see who else is going to come inside. Man United remain in negotiations, roll Antwerp, but they're not accepting our offer because the feeling internally, I'm looking at the middle article, by the way, the feeling internally is that other clubs will jump into the race for Lammens. So this is what we're at. So we want Lammens. We still want Lammens now. But we feel like, but Antwerp are playing games because Galatasaray outbidded us, said they're going to pay more, even though Lammens already said he only wants United. So we're sitting there saying, bro, what are you saying? But it's like Lammens is trying to be respectful. So this is what's going on. So we'll see, man. And then obviously we woke up this morning. No, sorry, look at last night, the last article on the right. He says if Sene Lammens deal doesn't happen, maybe we're going for Martinez. That's the only two options. It's Lammens or Martinez. We've only got two options on the table. The priority is Lammens. But if it doesn't happen, we may be going for Martinez. That's yesterday night, the right side. And then we've woken up this morning, 7 o'clock on the dot. Bam. Man United made new approach for Aston Villa for Emi Martinez. Talks remain ongoing for Sene Lammens while Man United wait to be ready to see if deal collapses. Do you understand? If deal collapses, we're ready. A new approach for debut took place with Villa and his camp. So we spoke to Aston Villa as well. So this is exactly what's happened today. This is the bomber. So like I said, we'll see what happens, man. Antwerp are playing games, brother. They're playing games. They need to stop playing games. But this could be a negotiation tactic from us. This could be us playing games now and saying, you know what? Let's go out there and act like we're in for Martinez. Give one more offer for Lammens. And then they have to either accept it or not because they know that we're on a different thing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's one or the other. It's either we do that or maybe we are in for Martinez and we just leave Lammens and we just go there. So who knows, man? We'll see, man. We'll see. What's this about? What's this about now? We got some stuff about Ruben Amorim. He's been the dirty days again. Go back in from the Stratford end. I turn the heads around. And Mbeumo should have had 2 assists. The misses from Ahmad was out of this world. It's almost like we should check his bank account. What misses did he have? He only had 1 that I remember. What was the other one, Charlie? I know he missed that. Basically, it wasn't an open goal, but it looked like an open goal. That counter-attack one with Xerxes, that one was mad. So there was that one. And what else was there from Ahmad? What Who else was there from Ahmad? I can't remember. Wrong team. Yeah, you're talking about Brighton. Man's coming with believing you so much. Man, all man thinks about is Brighton when man thinks B. It's crazy. What did you think of Kobbie? I think he played. Yeah, Kobbie was alright. Kobbie looked alright, man. He looked calm. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He looked calm. What did you think of Kobbie? Yeah, 100%. I think Mourinho will manage West Ham sooner than later. Graham Potter, man. I want West Ham to get relegated. I literally want him to get relegated. I swear to you. Mainoo was not fantastic. He got 6.4. You want to be over 7. Yeah, but I don't really go off the stats too much, man. Like I look at it and I say, all right, I understand when a man plays well, but I don't really like. I think he done what he needed to do, but he didn't do nothing amazing. So you're right, actually. He wasn't fantastic. It wasn't nothing that we're gonna lead that and say, yeah, did you watch Kobbie? But he was just calm. He was steady. Do you know what I'm saying? He was going back to the back line, collecting the ball sometimes. Like, he was all right. A pass from Mbeumo, that was a 95% chance. I can't remember. Oh, yeah. I remember this. He blasted it over. Yeah. Ahmad's been on and off. He's been hot and cold, but that was a good performance from him. He was lively. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want to be seeing, especially at Old Trafford. Liveliness. He was electric. Him and Mbeumo was electric yesterday. It was crazy. You understand? He was first half, bro. Different thing. He was lively. I'll be real. And Mbeumo, even Bruno was kind of alright in the first half as well. You know what I mean? But Mbeumo, he is different. He's a man that just can't come off the pitch. You can't take him off for nothing. He just knows he can't come off. He can do anything at any time. And every time he's got the ball, the crosses that he puts in, the way he cuts in, and bro, he's on a different thing, man. He's been our best signing out of the 3 at this time. Do you know what I mean? He's impactful. So you got to big up the boy Mbeumo, man. He's very impactful, man. Every time he's got the ball, I think something's going to happen. Every time. Literally, bro. Yeah, so big up the boy Mbeumo, man. And I think Casemiro had a good game as well, you know. Even Casemiro looked alright yesterday. I'll be real. I don't know why. This is what I'm saying. He got 6.9. But I think Casemiro didn't do that bad. I'll be real. I think Casemiro was alright. Mason Mount. As soon as Mason Mount came off half-time, the intensity dropped, though. For about 15 minutes, the intensity dropped. You know what I mean? I don't know if you lot prayed that, but it dropped. Like, they came more in the game as well. They didn't drop too back. Reading people are saying we're lucky. Is it more like we were lucky they didn't score? Exactly. You see, a lot of people, yeah, they don't watch the games. I've got my friends and that as well. They're messaging me and they're chatting shit. We've got a little group chat. Oh, United stole a win and scraped it and that, bro. All they're looking at is the results, and they're looking at it on Teletext or Sky Sports and saying, Man United scored a 97-minute penalty. That's all they're seeing. They never watched the game. They never saw what we got up to. So that's what's going on. That's all it is, bro. People are always going to say what they're going to say anyway. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Really, people are saying that we're lucky. Like and subscribe, my peoples, man. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Come on, man. Like the stream, my peoples. It does wonders. Come on. Let's get it. Cunha is just lacking the goal. He's been, 100%. Cunha's been cold. And Mbeumo, I think he's not going to stop now, though, because the way he moves is mad. Especially 1 game a week, we should be on it. I mean, I am now news about CM and Goalkeeper. I'm going to show you the news. The news. Nothing ain't changed from yesterday, you know, to be honest with the CMs. But Goalkeeper, I've got some news that's come out this morning. I'll get back into it in a second. Don't worry. Any news on Mount and Cunha? I ain't seen no news on Mount and Cunha, but I've seen Cunha walking off and he looked normal. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't look like it was a major... So let me just say that. Because you could be injured and be able to walk in it. So I'm not saying it like he had to have crutches or something, but he walked off and he didn't look like it was a madness. Oh, shit, this is the thing. Look. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. He's taking the piss. Look at this. Man said if this was a 4-3-3, because a lot of people keep asking us to change the system and get a 4-3-3. Man said if we had a 4-3-3, this is a goal. Look at this. So this changes. This goes in the back of the net if it's a 4-3-3, then, isn't it? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's madness. But yeah, let me show you Cunha anyway. Let me show you the Cunha stuff. Cunha was just bopping off. I've showed it already, but I'll show it again. Where's Cunha? Many weary days again. We're back in from the straight fair then. Where is it, man? You were just walking off normal though, man. I can't even see it no more. Where's Cunha after the game? I can't even see it. But he was walking normal anyway. That's just to let it be known. He was walking normal. He didn't look like it was anything major. He's still probably injured, but it was probably nothing major. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me see. Who's it? United Extra. United Extra. Where's Cunha? Yeah, that's Cunha there, look. Let me show you now, look. This is Cunha after the game, yeah? You know what I mean? He's not walking like it's... Sometimes they have a protective boot. Sometimes they'll have crutches. Do you know what I'm saying? He didn't have none of that. He's walking normal. Obviously, he's probably got an injury, but it might be something light. It could be like... You know what I'm saying? He might have just pulled something and then bam. He's got 2 weeks off as well. Go chill out. He's pulled out of the Brazilian squad as well. So he's not in the Brazilian team. So it's not like he's going to go there and do a madness. So yeah, man, he might chill out for 2 weeks and then come back. Chelsea, what's this bomber? Chelsea considering signing striker before deadline. Chelsea not allowing Nicholas Jackson loan, but permanent possible. Oh, lack of loan replacements means permanent being explored. Inquiries made for Conrad Harder. Chelsea just buy 100 players every single window, bro. They don't stop. Every window they buy 100 players and they just replace them. If you don't do good, they replace you by another 100 players. It's crazy. It's crazy. Chelsea are dilly. Rumour says they are both out for a month. Yeah, I'll wait for someone 30 to say. Hopefully it's not a month, man. Hopefully it's an edict thing. I need 11 players new in Man United. Like Sunderland have 11 players. New. What are you talking about, bro? Man's comparing us to Sunderland, a team that just came in. Chelsea got trouble brewing. Top man Metch always go to the man for the new bullshit news. No bullshit news. Like, so come on, Cavani, man. You know me, man. I'll give you lot the news, man. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. I don't just sit there and show my face and talk for half an hour with some shit sources. I come and show you lot the news. Any breaking news, you get it here on the spot, brother. Yeah? I like you lot to recommend it as well. Usually, I don't even have my notifications on because we're in the last 34 hours of this deadline day. I have to have the notifications on. So I know what's really going on. But yeah, man. So look at that. Look, Fabrizio just come out and said, we're trying to get Lammens deal done today. But Emi Martinez is the backup. Do you understand? So last result, if that doesn't go through, Emi Martinez. So look, you're seeing everything that's coming out is here on the spot, guys. For your own eyes. So you know, I don't think he's reliable. He is reliable. Oh, Mo, you can get excited on the spot or not. Instead of man just sitting there like half of these people just talking in the camera and you don't even know who the source is. I'll talk for half an hour and then I'll tell you the source at the end and you're like, bruv, he's not even reliable. Why did you just tell us all that? So Man United are trying to get Senny Lammens deal done today. So we're trying to pattern up Lammens today. But like I showed you lot, if that doesn't go through, then it's going to be Emi Martinez. Bam. Do you understand? So this is what's going on. 48 hours to go. I think someone put in here, it's like 32 hours left. Probably about 31 now. So it's just brewing. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens with this. Mount is not on the injury list. Cunha is, and they have said hamstring. No return that he's been assessed. Yeah. We'll see, man. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, man. Arsenal have 9 new players, man. Bro, why you keep talking about new players, big man? Fan. Like, what are you talking about, brother? Man's comparing us to Sunderland, a team that just come into the Prem. They bought 11 players. Them 11 players might not be capable of Man United or even the Prem. They still might get relegated. What you on about? Just cool, man. Just cool, fan, man. Martinez expected by the end of September. Martinez is expected back by the end of September. What do you mean? Expected back? Expected back where? What do you mean, Charlie? Expected back where? What are you talking about? Because he's playing already, you know. I told you that you only had a 1-game ban, you know. So you're talking about the ban. Expected back. Is he injured? Oh, Leisha. Yeah. Hey, Charlie, you got to be Pacific. Yeah, we're dealing with Martinez galores now. You understand? I'm thinking you're talking about Emi. I'm thinking this guy banned that long. What type of ban is this? He only got banned for 1 game. Is Martinez goalkeeper is still class? But yeah, love for that though. Sunderland have a 6 points. So because they got a new 10 players and they got 6 points for beating West Ham and Brentford, we should go and get 10 players then. And we might have 6 points. That's what you're saying, yeah? Come on, Earth man. You're moving mad. We have 4 points. They got 6 points. All right, then. Sunderland are better than Man United then. Newcastle are 1 point. 2 points, sorry. They drew with Aston Villa 0-0, drew with Leeds 0-0, and lost to Liverpool 3-2. Let's look at the table then, and we'll see everybody that's better and worse than Man United then because of their points. Earth fans on a different thing today. Earth fans on a different thing. Man saying that we need to buy 10 players because we're on 4 points, and Sunderland are on 6 points. Let's look at the table then and see everyone that's more rubbish than everyone else. Look at this. Earth fan makes me laugh. Look at this, guys. So West Ham's on no points. Wolves on no points. Brighton are rubbish. There's no point in them playing Man City today, mate, because they're rubbish. They're on no points, right? Let's go a bit more. Let's make this a bit closer. So look at that then. We're ninth on 4 points. Newcastle, yeah, who no one ever disses or says anything. They played Leeds and they got bopped at Leeds. Leeds should have really won that game, to be honest. And they got 2 points. 2 points, bro. 2 0-0 draws and 2 goals at their home when they played Liverpool and they lost 3-2. So they haven't even scored a goal away from home. So what are we doing here, bro? So Sunderland's on 6 points. Wow, they beat West Ham. Wow. So Everton's better than us as well. Everyone. Leeds is better than us, isn't it? They're on the same points as us. They're better than us as well. Come on, man, fan, man. You're better than that, bro, man. You're better than that. We're not gonna do immature arguments here, bro. Because a man's 10 players. We should go out and buy 10 players now. Allow it, man. RCB. Oh yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, she told me Leisha. Man United have 4 points. Man United need to play Champions League next year. Shut up, man. I was talking about our injuries. Mount is not on the list. He could be good to go next game. Ruben looks to have just made sure that Mount would not injure himself. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. But we need to start seeing Sesko in the number 9, man. I can't be seeing this interchange thing that we keep doing, man. Let's get Sesko in the number 9, please, man. Obviously, he's going to be up to scratch by then. I don't want to hear no excuses, bro. Put Mount on the bench or he starts and then you got Cunha on the bench, if anything. One of them. And boom, like whatever. But you can't keep forcing Mount into this thing, bro. Like, it's not going to work like that. You know what I'm trying to say? Let's see if we've got any bombers. Like we always do. I always show you what's going on. Let me see that. Hold on. Emi Martinez or Senny Lammens. Man United trying to get Senny Lammens deal done today. Martinez is second choice. Remember that, guys. Yeah? Second choice. Pletigo, he's the biggest fraud ever. This guy is such a fraud, man. Conrad Harder. Paquetao's going west, looking like he's going to Villa. Garnacho's trying to do the Ronaldo over there. He's trying to take the Ronaldo celebrations to Chelsea. It's crazy. Safe. Sesko had 2 good headers on goal as well, man. He needs to he'll get there soon, though. Sesko will get there. Yeah, let's just celebrate and show no passion. They're celebrating like they won the World Cup. Gallo, Fernandez. I haven't seen people go that mad when they win the World Cup. Bro, if we lose, they're going to diss us forever. If we celebrate, they're going to diss us. You can't do nothing as a Man United player right now. You can't celebrate. I know they went a bit mad with the celebrations, but it just showed the relief because they've actually been doing well when it comes to shots and all that. I've showed you the stats. We've been doing everything we can to score goals and win them for majority of the games, and we haven't been winning. So we played well against Arsenal, had 22 shots, and we lost. We played well against Fulham for the first 15 minutes, had 10 shots, and we drew. We 28 shots against Grimsby, and we lost. 26 shots against Burnley, and we finally win. So something's paid off for all this work we've put in, and they're celebrating. Let the guys celebrate. But if they go out there and lose now or draw, what would they probably had everything in the drafts ready? Man United failed to win for the first time since 1972 or something. The first time they ain't won their first 3 games in the season or 4 games, bruv. Come on, man. They would have slated us anyway. So let them celebrate if they want to celebrate, man. It is what it is, man. Why don't we just bring Kobbie Collier back? Because what's Toby Collier going to do? He's just energy. Toby Collier is just energy. We put him on when he's got energy. Do you know what I mean? That's what Toby Collier is. A bit late in the day for goalkeepers now. Love United threatening to extend Sancho's contract so he won't go free. Swear down. What did they do that? Yeah, I ain't seen nothing like that. When did they say that? What we said to him that we're gonna renew him. Oh yeah, but he's got a 1-year extension, isn't it? He's got a 1-year extension, so we could say to him that anyway, because he thinks he's gonna leave on a free. We could just extend it for 1 year anyway. You know what I'm saying? He's got a 1-year extension anyway. So regardless, even if he was to, he might think he's gonna leave on a free, and we might just turn around and go, "Nah, bro, you've gone mad. You're not leaving on a free. We're gonna extend it." But remember, we've got option to extend. So it is where it is. We'll see. But only problem is Mount is our engine. It's almost impossible. That's what I'm saying. When he came off at half-time, our intensity dropped. Definitely dropped. What is the price for Martin? I don't know. It was 40 million at the beginning. I don't know about now. 50 million. It's man just saying 50 now. We need to score more goals now. Yeah, you can see though. We're trying. Look at that, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Is the system working or not? People are saying it's a back 4, back 3. What's going on, bro? And if you look at majority of the goals, look at yesterday, buying their mistake. Grimsby, 2 mistakes from Onana. Arsenal, buying their mistake. Bro, come on, man. Mistakes galore, bro. We didn't have them mistakes in goalkeepers. Maybe we don't even lose half of these games. We also need our defense to be a bit more sharper. 100%. 100%. The defense has to be a bit more sharper as well. That's true. So that's that, man. That's that with that. That was all the yesterday stuff. We broke a new record. This was all the midfield targets. I showed you that all yesterday. Belieber is not leaving this season, bro. Hurstler is so confident. He said if there was a number over 100, he would give it that he's staying. Garnacho is confirmed. Højlund more or less as well. He's going to do his medical today. He'll probably get concerned. Confirmed as well. Ruben's going to have chats in the international break. So we'll see what happens there. I don't think he's going to go. He said he's an emotional guy, etc. And then obviously the keeper stuff is all of this. Galatasaray have outbidded us. But he wants to go to Old Trafford. And then from that, Galatasaray being involved and outbidding us, look at the middle article. Antwerp don't want to accept our offer because they're saying other clubs are going to jump in. That's the feeling internally. Other clubs are going to get involved and jump in for Lammens. So they're waiting to see what happens with that. So this is where we're at. And then obviously Fabrizio's dropped the bomber this morning and said that we've made contacts with Aston Villa and Martinez. So we want Martinez as well. But I think it might be a negotiation tactic because we want Lammens because they're playing games. We're trying to play games now and say, Brad, we'll just go for my man. So what are you saying? We're going to give you one last offer. He wants to come. You're going to take it or leave it. That's where I think we're at. So that's it, guys, man. That's the morning show done. I'll be on a bit later. And yeah, man, everyone smash the likes. If you haven't hit the likes, make sure you hit the like on your way out. Don't be a hater, man. All of you have a positive day. See you lot in a bit. Peace.
For some celebs, pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They don't see, they on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm local. Bumping off the server beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm all alive.